Hello and welcome to From the Scene Stand. I'm here with Ben from the Battery Farm. Hello Ben, how are you?
Oh, I'm very well, thanks. How are you, Michael?
Yeah, not bad. Has your day been alright today?
Yeah. So I've been working, but
Yeah.
it's sunny. So it's been absolutely boiling in my house, and I'm in my attic where I do most of my sort of writing and stuff. And as
Sure.
you can see, it's more or less entirely made of wood, so it is absolutely roasting up here. I'm gonna die up here, for sure. But
And
yeah,
how have
apart
you
from
been
that,
during
fine.
lockdown? Has it been alright for you?
Mm, Well, you know, on and off. There's obviously the way I think we were just talking then briefly before we came on. Some days are worse than others.
Yeah.
I think you said, and I tend to agree with that. I think it's become less about sort of getting back to whatever our old way of life was, and more just about I just want to see people now.
Yeah.
I want to see my family, my friends. I don't really care about pubs,
Yeah.
so I don't even really care that much. I will do at some point, but I don't even really care that much about gigs or anything like that. I just want
Mm.
to be able to be around people. I know I can't, obviously, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's okay most of the time, but sometimes not so great.
And for those people who haven't heard of the Battery Farm, just want to tell us a bit about you guys?
Yeah, so we're a gutter punk four-piece from Manchester. Um, we were on from the mic stand a few months ago. Normally, it was me and Dom last time.
Yeah.
Dom's my brother, I'm the guitarist, and it, our sound is generally a lot heavier than what you're going to hear today. Although I'm going to try and transpose the songs into acoustic versions and see if they don't turn out terrible. But yeah, no. Normally there's four of us. Today there's just me. It's been just me for the past 2 months at least.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, we're called the Battery Farm, and we're all over social media at the Battery Farm. If you fancy a look, once you've heard this.
Okay, just want to kick it off with a song then.
Yes, absolutely. Um, this is our latest single. We released it. It was actually the last time any of us were together shooting the video for this. Was the last time any of us were together before lockdown, and it's called Poet Boy. Poet boy, little brick ego. His genius cruelly misunderstood. Enraged at the sight of the slightest of slights, particularly if it's female fronted. Poet boy, little brick ego. He's sensitive and he really gets you. But you only get him if you bow to his whim. Otherwise you just don't understand. He is a lie. He is a lie. He is a lie. He is a lie. Boy, little brick ego. Never knowingly pretentious or inane. He's really profound, and he longs for the sound of all the meaningful shit he has to say. Boy, little brick ego. Never too brick for you to feed though. If you don't, it's cause your intellect is less. If you don't, it's cause you're naturally second best. You're second best. You're second best. And he detests the second best, the second best, the second best. Because he's left, because he's left, because he's left, because he's left. He is a lie. He is a lie. He is a lie. He is a lie. He is an lie. But I don't like church unless they're his friends. But I think racism just depends. Boy, boys really woke, that's the balance that he spoke. He's really, really, really fucking woke until he slips up. He is a lie. 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 He is a lie.
Well, thanks for that. That was our first track from the Battery Farm here on from the Zine Stand. So, have you done any writing during lockdown? Have you worked on new songs or anything? Or
Yeah. A lot of the songs I'm gonna play today are actually new, to be honest. Yeah, normally the way it works is either I'll write a song entirely, music and everything, and it's fully formed, or me and Dom work on it together. Dom will do the music, and I'll do the lyrics and the old sort of Morrissey, Mark, Lieber and Stoller structure. In order to be able to do that, we've sort of been passing demos back and forth between each other, and he's done a really good job of piecing together little segments that he's recorded on his phone, basically to make a whole song using the lyrics that I've sent over where he sings. And we've got a sort of about six to eight songs, I can't remember, that we've written in the last few months. I know it's not that productive, but you can't always be productive.
no?
We've got. I feel like we've got a decent amount there to come back to. So yeah, it's this new stuff sounding good. I'm looking forward to getting together with Sal and Paul, being able to play as a band. But for now, we're just sort of writing and playing and messing about with stuff. When I say 6 to 8, it's 6 to 8 good ones. We've got a few more that we've tried, but
7 new tracks is pretty damn good going, really.
Thank you, thanks. It's crept up on us because we didn't really think we were being that productive, and then we look back and we're like, oh shit, we've got quite a few demos knocking about. This is all right. So we've managed to stay ticking over, which has been nice.
And have you found the things that you write about, are they similar, or is it changed due to lockdown, or how's it work?
I'm reacting a lot more in sort of real life at the moment.
Yeah.
Because I'm spending, as I'm sure a lot of us are, spending a lot of my time very, very angry at the government's vast and unending and unstoppable failings on this that have obviously cost lives. And so I'm finding myself almost like writing Samuel Pepys plague poetry a little bit, and just sort of reacting to it, but trying not to be cliched or stupid or write shit lockdown poetry or anything like that. So it's not all about that, but it's certainly changed. I'm certainly finding myself a lot more reactive than I would normally be.
And have you found like the music that you're listening to and artists that have been inspiring you lately? You've listened to anyone new?
Yeah, I've been listening. Yeah, I have. I've been listening to a lot of Meat Puppets, but then also a lot of Bee Gees.
Right.
So it's and also discovering bands that I've meant to listen to for years and never really have, like or artists, whatever, like Captain Beefheart, and then new bands. New bands continue to be an influence. Strange Bones, Idols, Lucia, and the Best Boys. So I've not massively changed my listening habits. I'm just sort of making time. The thing is, Tribe Called Quest as well. Actually, I've just started devouring their back catalogue finally. But I've just sort of because I always try and listen to as much music as possible. I'm finding I have more time now. So there's never really been a criteria. It's just it's been nice to sort of have that time to explore.
So yeah, do you want to do a couple more tracks for us now then?
Yeah. Right. I'm doing a new song now. I've got the words in front of me. So if I mess this up, it's everyone else's fault and not mine. Here we go. Oh, it's called 50 More Years. Nowadays, I'm living year by year, 'cause I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here. If the shadows don't get me, and austerity doesn't get me, and the relentless in work poverty doesn't get me, then the fires might get me. Or the air might get me. Ooh. 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 And all the people that I love, and all the memories that I have, fading in the face of an absolute disgrace. 50 more years, 50 more years. Nowadays, I'm living year by year, as the decades to come conjure visceral fear. If the violent future doesn't get me, and the burning nations don't get me, and the deoxygenation doesn't get me, then maybe they'll get me. Oh, maybe I'll get me. Ooh. 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 And all the people that I love, and all the memories that I have, fading in the face of an absolute disgrace. 50 more years, 50 more years, 50 more years, 50 more years. Nowadays, I'm living year by year in the fear, in the fear, in the fear, in the fear. Nowadays, I'm living year by year in the fear, in the fear, in the fear, in the fear. Nowadays, I'm living year by year in the fear, in the fear, in the fear, in the fear. Nowadays, I'm living year by year in the fear, in the fear, in the fear, in the fear. Thank you. All right, next one. I am gonna do a song called Firing Squad. It's another new one, and it goes like this. All your heroes, mummified in dust, and know what you remember, know what you remember. Mutilated and misshapen by time, fronting up for impossible crimes. Preserve for posterity, and what's the point All your heroes die before they die. No goodwill left to exploit. All your heroes die before they die. We still witness to all your cataclysmic shitness. Zombified and paralyzed, prostrate, waiting for God. No forgiveness. There will be no forgiveness. Feeding all the faithful to the firing squad. On my conscience, doubt seeming in the back of my mind. Little worms with little teeth. The bleaching of the membrane reef. You didn't let yourself down. We trusted you. We trusted you. You didn't let yourself down. Now we die before you die. We sit witness to all your cataclysmic shitness. Zombified and paralyzed, prostrate, waiting for God. No forgiveness. There will be no forgiveness. Feeding all the faithful to the firing squad. I trust in you. 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 Ooh.
Yeah, that is Ben from the Battery Farm here on Arts Echoes. We've got time for a couple more songs in a few moments' time. It's a couple more questions now. So I was wondering, what was your first gig like as the Battery Farm? How did that go?
It was amazing. So it was the 22nd of June 2019, I believe, at the Castle Hotel. Yeah, it was great. We opened the do. With a couple of really good bands were on the bill with us. Little Avis, who are no longer together, but who were great, and the One Eye Generals Bandit, who were also excellent. Yeah, it felt like a release of something that had built up inside of all of us for 2 years. It's been me and Don were in a band together before this,
right,
for 8 years, and in between the Battery Farm's first gig and the Madding Crowd's last gig, we'd not played live for 2 years. So as you can imagine, it was a huge, just absolute release of endorphins. I think we try to bring that to everything we do anyway live. It's supposed to be, reality and exorcism, I suppose. But yeah, that was special. It felt good. It almost felt like a vindication, because we never thought at one point we were ever going to do anything like that again. So it was a beautiful thing.
And what have been some of your venues, favourite venues to go to and perform at? And
the Pier Hat is amazing. We played our best gig ever there. Sold the joint out. Shut up there. sold the place out,
Mhm.
and yeah, it was amazing. That's the best gig I've ever played in my life. I've been in
Yeah.
bands for 15 years, and it was unbelievable. Never felt anything like it. So the Pier Hat's a really special place. The castle obviously is great. We had a really good gig in Liverpool. Zanzibar
Right.
was excellent. Parish in Huddersfield is also one of my favourite places to play. But there's loads. We've been lucky enough in that we've not come out of a gig feeling like it's been shit or feeling unhappy with the venue or anything like that. Generally, they've been really amazing so far. I'm sure we're due a crap one at some point, but for now we've been really they've been really good. But yeah, the Pier Hat is the main one for me, and it's also the place I go to most often when I'm not gigging.
Yeah.
That's a special place. Yeah.
And during lockdown, you've been doing live sessions from the Battery Farm and all your past bands as well.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. So it was the Leper sessions. I just thought it'd be a nice thing to do. There's some songs that I played as part of that. Basically, I did 3 parts, 3 sets initially of just all the songs from all the bands. Well, not all, but songs from all the bands that I've been in, as well as some sort of solo stuff that I kept hidden away because there's never been an opportune time to release it. And it was nice and cathartic to revisit, especially some of the oldest ones from my first band when I was 15. It was lovely. First of all, to see if I could still sing like I did when I was 15, which I just about can. And yeah, just to hear them again and to sing the words again, it was nice. It was a lot of fun to do, and also interesting to see how they sat alongside the Battery Farms songs. Not well is the answer, but either way, it was fun and it seemed to go down well. So maybe I'll do more, maybe I won't. I don't know. See how long this goes on for.
And during lockdown, have you managed to catch anyone else performing live that you've really noticed?
Leon the Pig Farmer there's a poet. Leon the Pig Farmer puts stuff up occasionally. Just the odd poem and stuff. He's great. I watched a Calva Louise live set the other day because they all live together, so they did a sort of semi-acoustic set from their flat, which was absolutely amazing. I know Furrow Brow did a good one the other day as well, and I know the Pagans did one for Sunflower Lounge at some point. But I didn't. I've been meaning to sort of catch up on that, but I haven't yet. I've been trying to keep up with it as much as I can. But if I'm honest, I've not really watched that much live music in terms of like streams and stuff. All the ones I've seen have been amazing.
Well, it's been great to chat to you today. Just want to end on a couple of songs. And well, first, you want to remind everyone where they can find all your stuff.
Yes, so we're all across social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on @the Battery Farm. The 4 singles we've released, one of which I played at the start, Poet Boy, they're all on Spotify and all your streamers. If you want to follow us on Spotify as well, that'd be great. Just search the Battery Farm. We are also on Bandcamp on thebatteryfarm.bandcamp.com. And just to reiterate that social media stuff, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram on @thebatteryfarm, all one word.
Great, thank you.
Right, songs then. I'm trying to find. I'm going to play a new one at the end. So I'm trying to find the lyrics for that, like a real pro. I found them, but I'm not going to play it now. This is what we're hoping is going to be our next single, and it's called Maggot Line, and it goes like this. We're all gonna die, it's all our fault. We're all gonna die, it's all our fault. The children that we spoil won't get the chance to grow. We're all gonna die, and it won't be long. climb as apartheid, call me when the world gets warm. They got for the drawbridge open and watch it burn. Gonna hear our human rights, they're gonna let you starve and die. See it right, oh, guys, they could turn around for. We're all gonna die, it's our fault. We're all gonna die, it's our fault. Children that we spur, we'll get the chance to roll. We're all gonna die, there won't be long. World's about to burn and the state goes to yours. Crime and genocide and the state goes to yours. We're gonna die right slow. It won't be by the painful love. The snake shield sucker, only at the end of the world. We're all gonna die, and it's all our fault. We're all gonna die, it's all our fault. The children that we spur, we'll get the chance to know. We're all gonna die, and we'll be alone. Dying like maggots on a maggot line. 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 Boom.
Great. So what are you going to play us out with then today?
I'm going to play a new one. And it's called Footage from Hiroshima During the War. Like this. Thank you for having me, by the way, of update. One day, haze faded curiosity, pub quiz questions and fun facts, historical memes about little known heroes, no accounting for the fear, the longing, the liars, the longing, the liars. Shit-stained profiteers and Tory psychopaths, softened in the memory, just a hollow tragedy, tutting and shaking heads and saying never again, forgetting till next time, just like humans do, just like humans do, just like humans do. Stripped of the moment, accessory to empathy. 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 The rickety platform for performative liberalism, the pawn of conservative fraud. Our time has come, not lost or won. Our pain is never ever done. In time forgot by everyone. In time forgot by everyone in time forgot, by everyone in time forgot, by everyone. Footage from Hiroshima during the war. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for coming on from the zine stand today. It's been a great show.
No worries, no worries. Thank you for having me. Really enjoyed it. I'll
Cheers,
see you on the other side.
Yeah, definitely.
See you soon.